All right, what's up, guys? So today we're doing something that'll be really fun. It's my first event in the BMW. It's a pre-shakedown for Global Time Attack Atlanta, which is in May 5th or 6th or something like that. So in a few weeks, and we're gonna do a shakedown. So what we've done so far is, so fenders got pulled, ran some brake ducting, as you can see right there. Hopefully it holds up. The brake ducting pulls around from the front. The factory on the M's actually had brake ducting, as you can see right there. Same thing on this side right there. Pulling the fenders worked pretty well on this side. This is actually a factory M fender, so everything was 2 tolerances. This was a rebuilt title car, as a lot of you guys know. So this side was actually from a different vehicle. You can see some of the blue. I do not believe it was replaced with any M parts, so the fender is not exactly the same on the other side, so it didn't exactly roll exactly the same, but it works. No rubbing. There's a little bit of rubbing on the rear on the way here when the car was loaded with all the stuff over here, which is fine, but it doesn't rub when the car is not loaded up. And the only recommendation I got from this local track group during safety prep was that my battery is not tied down, and this will not pass tech at Global Time Attack. So I put a bungee strap for now until I could do an actual metal tie down bracket. But from factory, this didn't come with anything, and it just had this, which actually clipped in to keep the battery from moving. So there's a possibility I may be able to make it fly, but I don't want to get kicked out or DQ'd out of my class. Spent so much time getting the car ready. But let's go ahead and check out the track. It's pretty cool. So I went to high school with the guy who owns this company. His name is Matt Brook. It's iTrack Motorsports. If you're ever in Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, they do events all over. They're primarily a drifting company that does a lot of drift events, but they do these track and drift events. They call them grip events. So you can see this track is pretty much set up for drifting. It's got super sharp turns with extremely wide runoff where you'd kick sideways. But the best part about this event is that it happens from 5 to 10 p.m. So it happens while it's getting darker. So you get to get out there, learn the track a little bit while there's still light out, and then you get to drift at night. And the drifters, they're awesome. You have some of the Formula D guys come over here occasionally, a lot of Pro-Am folks. Occasionally you'll see famous people that, like famous journalists and stuff, show up, because these are like super grassroots events. They're really cool. I'm super excited to do this BMW shakedown. This track is awesome. All right, guys, so we just made it home from the iTrack Drift / Grip event. Had an awesome shakedown. Got some pretty cool footage. I probably played it right before this. But got the car back, threw it on the lift real quick, and kind of crawling under to see. I had a little bit of an oil leak, so I'd cleaned it off with brake clean. Doesn't seem like I see anything leaking right now. So somebody told me it could be what's called seepage, which is just like old oil that's built up from hundreds of thousands of miles, and it just creates a little gap and you have it there. Normally I see the oil drops after the car has cooled, so it could be like, you know, the metal condenses and then a little bit of oil can get out. But overall, car did great. The brake ducts held up amazing. I actually got some really cool photos that you'll probably see right up here. Some photographer came up to me, and these DCT 70s were literally shooting sparks out like from both sides on the wheels. There was another M that was in front of me that didn't have the brake cooling ducts, and he was shooting out like twice as much with the DCT 70s. So those pads are crazy. But overall, I'm super excited. The shakedown went great. Still a little bit of a vibration that I'm trying to figure out. I think it could be the drive shaft, or it could be right here in this hub assembly. But yep, gonna unload the truck. My girlfriend just got back with the truck. I threw the BMW on the lift real quick. I beat her back by a little bit. And like, comment, subscribe. I'll probably have some footage covering GTA, and I'm super excited. Take care, guys.